Alrighty. We could all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Alrighty, we'll call this meeting to order at 7:01. Madam Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Von Crooks.
Here.
Benedetti. Cabalwatten.
Present.
Hornbeck. Here. Perugi. Rodriguez. Here. Rezeppa.
Here.
Quorum present, Mayor Rezeppa.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to excuse the Commissioner Benedetti, or I'm sorry, Councilman Benedetti, thank you, and Councilman Perugi. Support.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? We do have Councilman Benedetti on Zoom here as well too. So just listening in. Moved and supported. Any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you all. Next up, we have the minute approval of the October 21st regular meeting.
So moved.
Support.
Moved and supported. Seeing no further discussion, unanimously so ordered. Thank you. All right, presentations and proclamations. First presentation we have here is some new hires in our police department. If Chief Hawkins, Deputy Chief Neese wanted to come down. If I could get a motion to make this.
So moved. Support.
Supported. Unanimously so ordered. I'll let you guys take it away.
Thank you, Mayor, Council. Happy to be here tonight to introduce two of our new hires for the Trenton Police Department, and also get sworn in and their badge pinned on today. First is Officer Erica Dubke, who grew up in Gibraltar, was a 2018 graduate of Gibraltar Carlson, and took EMT and criminal justice classes through the DCTC program housed at Trenton High School. She also spent time as an explorer with Woodhaven and Gibraltar, and graduated from Eastern Michigan University in 2022 with a degree in criminology and was on the rowing team. Officer Brendan Honeycutt, born and raised in Trenton, graduated from Trenton High School in 2018. Also took the EMT and criminal justice classes through the DCTC program, where they were classmates at Trenton High School. He began at Schoolcraft College before transferring to Ferris State. So if you can raise your right hand, repeat after me. On my honor, I will never betray my badge, my integrity, my character, or the public trust. I will always have the courage to hold myself and others accountable for our actions. I will always uphold the Constitution, my community, and the agency I serve. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of this state, and that I will faithfully perform the duties of the office of police officer in and for the city of Trenton, county of Wayne, and state of Michigan, according to the best of my ability. So help me God. Congratulations. And I lost the mic. There we go. To pin on Officer Dubke's badge is going to be her brother, Jacob Dunsel, member of the U.S. Army Reserves. And to pin on the badge for Officer Honeycutt is going to be his mother, Lana. Now, while they do this, this is from the MCOL's Public Safety Assistance Grant. This was the first time that the City of Trenton has used this to sponsor officers through the police academy. It was at virtually no cost to the City of Trenton. They were paid while they went through. They are our employees. It's the first time in over 30 years that the City of Trenton has done something like this. It's becoming the norm now. So we are excited to have them, and we welcome them to Trenton. And I'm sure the council would like to shake your hand, and then we can sneak out for some pictures. So thank you.
That's great. So glad you're here. Thanks. Welcome to Trenton. Well, you've been here, you know.
Congratulations. Yep, welcome. Congratulations, man.
That's great.
Very exciting. Congratulations again.
Yeah, that was great.
All right.
Please don't leave. Is it something we said?
Y'all don't want to stay with us?
There you go.
Alrighty. Well, I'll be honest, I am having a little trouble with some Wi-Fi connectivity using my hotspot, so the agenda is not loading for me properly. So I do have the hard copy here, but the next item we had was a proclamation for Native American Indian Heritage Month, and thank you very much, Debbie. I was gonna say, I appreciate that. So if I'll just read this here. Whereas the history and culture of our great nation has been significantly influenced by American Indians and indigenous peoples, and whereas the contributions of American Indians have enhanced the freedom, prosperity, and greatness of America today, whereas their customs and traditions are respected and celebrated as a part of a rich legacy throughout the United States, whereas Native American Awareness Week began in 1976 and recognition was expanded by Congress and approved by President George Bush in August 1990, designating the months of November as National American Indian Heritage Month. Whereas in honor of the National American Indian Heritage Month, community celebrations, as well as numerous cultural, artistic, educational, and historical activities have been planned. Therefore, I, Stephen Rezepa, as mayor of the city of Trenton, do proclaim the month of November as National American Indian Heritage Month in the city of Trenton and urge all of our citizens to observe this month with appropriate programs, ceremonies, and activities. If I could get a motion to make that
So
part of
moved.
the regular meeting.
Support.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you. Next up, we have public comment here. This portion of public comment is reserved exclusively for items on today's agenda. We'll have another opportunity for all other public comment at the close of the meeting here too. Anyone wishing to speak, to ask that you begin with your name and address, direct all questions through me, and please limit your comments to 5 minutes. Have anyone on Zoom? All right. Keep on moving here. Oh, is it on regarding something on today's agenda? Okay, so we'll have another opportunity for that one. Oh, so do you mind going to the microphone, sir? Oh, sir.
Yeah, we wanted to hear you.
We just gotta make sure it gets onto the record for anyone watching here, so. Oh,
3953rd Street. And first of all, let the formal state the council for decisive action on your no left turn sign on 3rd Street off of Jefferson. And that's mainly why I'm here. The other one I'd just like to address is maybe, and thank you for the speed sign also on Jefferson and 3rd. Thank you again for that. Whoever did that, put that in place, but thank you. But maybe we could have a speed sign, because there's no speed signs on any of the streets here. Off of West Road, just straight down, to 3rd Street, there's no speed sign. And I walk out of my house a couple times and the speed limit of some of the trucks are 28 and I've seen a 30 today. So just that small stretch, maybe right at City Hall, a speed sign would be great. And
yeah, we'll have our police department take a look at our traffic safety commission does the studies on those things, and yeah.
And there's a half dozen no parking sign from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Doesn't make sense. The only one parks on the streets are residents. So there's a half dozen of those, but no speed sign. So
gotcha.
And my recommendation for that short period, a block with a dozen houses on it, would be 15 miles an hour, 20, maybe not 25, but a little lower, just because there are a lot of kids on that street. And once again, thank you for your time.
Great. Thank you very much. We appreciate your concern. Thank you. Alrighty. Just make sure that doesn't go beep in here. Alrighty, so next up we have here under our authorities, commissions, boards, and committees, we've got two resignations from the Cultural Commission, Patrick Taylor and Rob Sauter, to ask for this body's motion from this body to accept the resignations and send a letter thanking them for their service
so
to the
moved.
community. All right, moved and supported. Any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you. All right, under general here, first item I've got Downriver Community Conference, our annual DCC DMA membership dues, asking for approval of the payment of $7,684.36 to the DCC with funding from the miscellaneous account. The payment of $19,523.51 to the Downriver Mutual Aid with funding from the miscellaneous account, number listed there for annual membership dues.
So moved.
Support.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you. Madam Clerk, do you mind taking these next two here? First, we have from All About Grace, the Downtown Trenton Cookie Crawl.
Sure. All About Grace is asking for permission to hold a downtown Trenton cookie crawl on Friday, December 6th from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. This would be under the direction of the police department.
So moved.
Support.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you. And then next we have from the Vintage Market LLC, Celebrate Small Business.
Thank you. The Vintage Market is looking to hold an event. It's the Celebrate Small Business. It's a Small Business Saturday event on Saturday, November 30th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. This also would be under the direction of the police department. And all tents and food truck vendors will be subject to inspection at the time of the event.
So moved.
Support.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank y'all. All right, department heads and officials. First item we have here is from our city administrator, our State of the City and City Awards banquet.
Thank you, Mayor. Before you have, looking for an allocation of $5,000 that will go towards the new city banquet and State of the City banquet, which is kind of being combined. As you know, last year we quit hosting the citywide awards banquet. It kind of run its course, but Rotary has teamed up and is kind of leading the way with us. And looking forward to it. February 13th is scheduled date. We know it'll be a class operation and well done. There's also going to be some sponsorships. And the amount, the $5,000 is probably a little bit less than what we would normally have put into the citywide banquet. So I'm asking you to approve the sponsorship of the joint City Awards banquet and State of the City banquet in the amount of $5,000 and authorize the city administrator to execute any needed city attorney approved contracts in support of the banquet with funding from account 101-773-888.002.
So moved. Support.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you, Dean. We've got two items now from our city attorney here. First up is the petition to split and divide property 4733 to 4735 West Jefferson, City of Trenton.
Thank you. Before you is 2024-22. This is filed by the city of Trenton to split and divide property. The parent parcel is provided in the description that you have before you. This is a request that you approve a division of the above described property and be divided and assessed for all ad valorem taxes in this draft that you have before you. And the preparation of the certificate survey is included. Proposed parcel A2 description is also split according and follows the exhibit of what's before you is exhibit A1 and exhibit A2. You requested that the city clerk cause a copy of the resolution to be recorded with the office of the register of deeds for Wayne County and a copy forwarded to the city assessor and Wayne County Assessment and Equalization Division.
So moved. Support.
Moved and supported. It's unanimously so ordered. Thank you all. And then next up, we have another petition to combine and split divide property at 1901 Van Horn Road, DTE Energy.
This is again another resolution, 2024-23 is a petition presented by DTE to combine and split or divide two different properties. The properties involved are shown in Exhibit A and incorporated into this resolution. They are properties which these are properties which need to be combined. Exhibit B is incorporated into this resolution and divides the properties. Both exhibits are subject to a part taken, used, or deeded for street road, or highway purposes, or for any other recorded easements. We ask you to approve the combination and division of the above and attached described property. And again, information be provided for the assessment of ad valorem for ad valorem purposes by the survey attached and incorporated here by reference.
So moved. Support.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you. All right, Madam Clerk, you've got the next item here, the proposed 2025 council meeting guidelines and schedule.
Thank you. Before you is the proposed 2025 city council meeting schedule and guidelines. The deadline for submitting agenda items is 2 p.m. on Thursday prior to the meeting. The meetings will be every first and Monday of the month, beginning at 7 p.m. unless it falls on a holiday, in which the meetings would then be on the Tuesday. And just looking for your approval.
So moved.
Support.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you. Next item we have from our fire chief, Chief Anderson, purchase of a new fire engine.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Before you have a proposal for a purchase of a new fire engine. Currently, our 2014 engine has served us well, and with the escalating repair costs and wear and tear on it, it is time to replace it. As you recall, a number of years back, this body had kind of adopted a plan of replacing them every 10 years. So we would have some resale value in the existing vehicles. And we actually have a trade-in value of $210,000 for the current truck. The one proposed to you is from R&R Truck Sales. We did do multiple bids. And theirs, while was not the cheapest, it was second by about $9,000. However, with their offered trade-in value, it far exceeded the offers from the other vendors. So I'm recommending approval for the purchase of a 2024 fire engine from R&R Truck Sales, an amount of $697,260. And that is coming from the funds available in the fire equipment fleet replacement funds.
So moved.
Support.
Moved and supported. Further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
All right, next up from our library director, Ms. Jensen, the PLA Digital Navigator Workshop Grant for the Trenton Veterans Memorial Library.
Hello, thank you. I'm here today to just let you know about a grant that we've received. It's the second such grant from the American Library Association and the Public Library Association, and also AT&T. And this will allow us to have more classes to teach people how to use their digital devices and to get online and to do things like phones, working with their phones, laptops, computers, all those kind of things. And I just am hoping to get approval to accept the award, which is $4,000, and it will be combined with other funds to do these classes outside of the library as well as inside of the library.
So moved.
Support.
Moved and supported. Any further discussions? Unanimously so ordered.
Thank you.
All right, next up, we have here from our Parks and Recreation Director, Mr. Beaker, the KRR Enterprises LLC Restaurant Renewal Lease Agreement.
Thank you, Mayor. Working with KRR Enterprises, City Administration, and the City Attorney, a renewal lease was created for KRR Enterprises LLC, otherwise known as Sellies, to remain a tenant at the Kennedy Recreation Center. The lease agreement would be valid from October 1st, 2024 through September 30th, 2027. Each year, the agreement rent will increase and utilities will be reevaluated. All previous leased equipment will be purchased from the city in a one-time payment, relieving us of having to maintain or replace any broken equipment. Just asking for your approval.
So moved. Support.
Moved and supported. Further discussions? Unanimously so ordered. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, our two items here from our wastewater treatment plant superintendent, Ms. Wilson. First up being the approval for purchase of new windows for the blower and chlorine buildings.
Thank you. I'm asking for council's approval for the purchase of new windows for our blower and chlorine buildings. We replaced multiple windows earlier this fall, and with the replacement of these two other locations, we will have all new windows at the wastewater treatment plant, which are obviously more energy efficient and new. Like the other windows, the two locations I am replacing have broken seals, cracks, and I'm asking your approval to purchase these windows from Lee's Glass in the amount of $8,250. I haven't, excuse me, enclosed another quote, but we have worked with this company before and we're happy with their work and they can actually get this completed in the next month or so.
So moved. Support.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? It's unanimously so ordered. Then next up, we have the approval for purchase of a Cisco networking Ethernet switch and supporting items.
Thank you. I'm asking for your approval to purchase a new Cisco networking Ethernet switch. Over the course of probably the last 18 months or so, we have replaced the entire fiber network throughout our plant, which runs our SCADA system. And the last kind of piece to the puzzle that we need to put this all in service is a new Cisco fiber switch and the supporting items. I have enclosed another quote for this also, but I'm asking your approval to purchase this Cisco switch from Element 4 in the cost of $6,443.39.
So moved. Support.
Moved and supported. Did you have it right there?
I just want to make sure you did say 16,000, correct?
Correct.
Okay,
Okay,
thank
cool.
you.
$16,443.39.
All right, moved and supported. Any further discussions? Unanimously so ordered. Thank you, Julie. All righty. Did we have any late items this evening, Madam Clerk?
No, we do not.
All right, thank you. I will now defer to our Mayor Pro Tem for the evening, Councilwoman Vaughn Crooks here for our disbursements and statements and then our reports.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd like to receive and place on file the authorized disbursements in the amount for November 12th, in the amount of $2,962,642.05. Support.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered.
And I'd also like to receive and place on file the reports, which are the financial summary for October 31st, 24, the schedule of investments in cash on hand for October 31st, 24, the City Beautiful Commission minutes for October 2nd, 2024, the Civic Commission meeting for October 7th, 2024, the Historical Commission minutes, September 9th, 2024, the Library Board minutes for September 2024, the Traffic Safety Commission minutes for October 2nd, 2024, and the Fire Department monthly report for September of 2024. Support.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? Seeing none, it's unanimously so ordered. Thank you, Councilwoman.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go to other council business now here. Just very briefly on my end, just want to give a big thank you to Debbie, her staff in the clerk's office, and certainly all the election workers for a job well done here last week. I think between all the absentees, the 10 days of early voting, and then all the turnout on election day, you guys always do a great job. It makes for a long day and well, a couple days for that matter too. But we appreciate you. So
Thank you.
of course. Other than that, definitely want to also just in advance here too, the Trenton Education Foundation has their signature event this coming Friday, and certainly wish well upon that too, and raising a lot of good money for the school district here. That was all I have actually for this evening. So we'll start it on council. The first person I have is Councilwoman Rodriguez.
Yes, I'd like to also say thank you to the clerk's office and all the election workers. They did a wonderful job. It was really great to see all the hustle and bustle and everyone voting and taking advantage of the early voting. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you all very much. That's all I have.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Councilwoman Von Crooks.
I have nothing tonight, Mayor. Thank you.
All righty. No, it's not as formal, but Councilman Benedetti, if you had anything at all, no pressure to come off mute or anything, but figured to give you the chance just in case you wanted to. Feel free to chime in at any point. If not, it might take a second to get to the button, but appreciate you joining. Councilwoman Hornbeck.
I also want to thank
the clerk for running a really great election. I would, for the first time, got to take advantage of the early voting and brought my kids and they were very excited with all the new stickers. So that was great. And also, congratulations to my son for being named Student of the Month at Arthur's Middle School.
Nice.
So he's a sixth grader over there. And thank you to Councilwoman Vaughn Crooks and the mayor and Mr. Benedetti there too for sponsoring the signature event. I saw the program today and I see all three of you are sponsors, so I appreciate that. I'll be co-chairing the event and it will be on Friday at 6 o'clock. That's all I have.
Great. Thank you, Councilwoman. And Councilman Perugia is gone. So Councilman Cabawatton, last but not least here.
Oh, thank you, Mayor. About the same, Debbie. Great job. Thank you to you and your staff. I know it's not an easy process, but thank you. Also, thank you to the chiefs for your efforts during keeping everybody safe during Halloween. I think there were some fire trucks running around and not going to runs, but I think they were out there just kind of driving around, making sure people were safe, as well as our police officers too. So thank you very much for all your efforts. Other than that, Mr. Mayor, that's all I have for tonight.
Gotcha. Thank you, Councilman. Gonna see if Councilman Benedetti wants to come off mute here. There we go.
Yes, Mayor, thank you. Sorry, I couldn't be there, but you don't want me there. I want to thank Debbie, working for her at the election. She ran that thing so smoothly. We never had a line. She has such dedicated people working, and it ran so smooth. We didn't have any problems. People were nice and polite, and I just want to thank her for doing that. It worked out really well. Also, just to make everybody aware, I know it was all the way back in October, but when the Vintage Market had their Witches Night Out, they had interest from 6,000 people on the internet. So they are coming here because of the businesses we have, and we really need to tell them we appreciate them and work with them to get this stuff to keep moving. So I'm glad to see they're doing their Shop Small Business Day and then a cookie sale from All About Grace also. So this is great to have these businesses in town. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Councilman. Get well soon. We'll go to our other elected officials. Madam Clerk, did you have anything for us?
Sure. I want to thank everybody for helping work the election. I have, Rick on council. Rick actually worked the election this year, which was awesome to have him back working the election. Howard Hammis is in the audience here today, and Howard's always just so incredible and so awesome. He works the parking lot at the Westfield Center for us and is just so helpful to everybody, just directing traffic and helping people in and out of the building. If anybody has any special needs, Howard's always right there to assist. So thank you, Howard.
It's my pleasure and my honor to serve election in our great community.
Thank you, Howard. Bring some move ballots, which are military and overseas ballots that we receive after the election. If they have 6 extra days to be received. So I had to bring them down to the county this afternoon. And sure enough, as soon as I got back in the office, the post office had just dropped off another ballot. So here it is. After 3 o'clock, I called the police chief and said, I have another move ballot. Can you bring it to the county for us? And without a doubt, he called an officer and brought it down so that I could be at the meeting tonight and they could bring the ballot down to the county for me. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. And my staff, just wonderful job. And that's it. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Madam Clerk. All right, our Madam Assessor. Okay, don't see stuff from our Assessor, Treasurer. Don't see Mike here. All right, nothing from Treasurer's office. Thank you all. Any of our department heads have anything for us tonight? All right, we've got Tim up first here for Parks and Rec.
Thank you, Mayor. I don't know if any of you have heard of what we're going to be doing in the next couple of weeks, but we're going to be having breakfast, first ever breakfast, and it's a free breakfast for our community. It's a chance to bring the community together. We have a lot of businesses that have jumped on board, including Tim Hortons and I think Brook Brock and Trentwood and a couple others. So we're excited. We will have breakfast from 8:30 to 11 a.m. at the Westfield Center on November 26th. So the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, and we look for the community and all of you as well to join us if you're able. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Tim. Any other department heads have anything? All right, we'll go to public comment now. Anyone wishing to speak, we ask that you please begin with your name and address. Please limit your comments to 5 minutes and direct all questions through me. We'll go with anyone in person first that has any comments, and then those on Zoom if there's anyone that wants to join that way. Okay,
Good evening, Mr. Mayor and the City Council and residents of Trenton. My name is Howard Hammis. I live at 2921 Maxwell, and I'm here to give the Boy Scouts America 2024 Scouting for Food report. It was on Saturday, the weekend of November 2nd, the Boy Scouts of America here in the city of Trenton passed out the shopping size white food bags door to door. We tried to cover as many areas of the city as we could. And then the homeowner who did receive the bag were asked to fill the bag with non-perishable food, canned food and non-perishable food. And then they were asked to place the food bag out on their front porch. And after 9:30 a.m. on Saturday, November 9th, the Boy Scouts went out and picked up the bags of food. I'm very proud to say here tonight that the Boy Scouts America on November 9th, 2024, collected 506 of these bags of food. 506 bags of food was collected. All the food that was collected went to St. Philip's Church, which is the emergency food pantry site for the city of Trenton. And there they were met by, the scouts were met by Chad Clements, and who was our Trenton High School hockey coach, and also Trenton Superintendent of Schools, Doug Menzer, and his son Adam, and many other city people and the residents. They were met there. The scouts dropped the food off there, and those people that they were met by, there were 25 also. There were also 25 students there from the National Honor Society who sorted out all the food and helped out the food pantry staff sort the food out in the right order. This is a project that we invite the public to be involved in. It's just not scouting sanctioned. And this was for many years, this project was a tri-county project just throughout Wayne, Oakland, Macomb County. This year, I'm proud to say that scout units, not just in Wayne, Oakland, Macomb County, but all scout units throughout the state of Michigan were able to conduct this food drive. The Michigan Crossroads Council, that the Boy Scouts of America here in Trenton are involved in, covers all of the Lower Peninsula of Michigan. So all scout troops in Lower Peninsula did participate in this drive if they were able to. So all the food collected stays here in Trenton and goes to help our residents that are in need. And also, if a resident did not receive a bag, or if they did receive a bag and it was not picked up, they can take food every Wednesday from 11 to 1 p.m. From 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Trenton Food Pantry located at St. Philip's Lutheran Church. Also, if they wish not to contribute to food at this time, the residents will have an opportunity to contribute in a food drive in May, in the spring. Our U.S. Post Office here in Trenton will have a spring food drive, and usually they send out a postcard a week before their drive, and they conduct it the same as we do. So I encourage the city of Trenton residents to help our residents in need here. So I'd like to say thank you to the city of Trenton residents who did contribute to this drive or help out. I thank you, Mr. Mayor, for allowing the Boy Scouts of America to conduct this drive here, and we will be back next year. Thank you all very much, and we all have a very happy, safe, and healthy Thanksgiving.
Great. Thank you very much, Howard. No, we appreciate you guys. That's,
Yeah.
506 bags is very, very impressive. So we appreciate you and everything the entire group does. So thank you. Right. Any other comment here? Let's see if we don't have anything on Zoom. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Moved and supported for adjournment at 7:35 p.m. See you all in 2 weeks here.